All right, Ivan Harris Sr. back once again with a very important video. I want to talk about this evening, what type of mentality do you have? What type of mentality do you have? I talk with people daily on the phone that call me, the phone broadcasting me or calling me to pitch me on a program or so on and so forth. What I've found is this, and it's very disturbing to me. People have the wrong attitude and mentality when it comes to business, and you're never going to succeed with that kind of mentality. What are you talking about? I don't believe in casinos, and I'm going to tell you that right up front. I don't do the casino thing or whatever. That's not what I do. I'm a minister, and I just don't do that. But there are a lot of people who have what is called a casino mentality. That's kind of a term that I framed myself. But the idea is they want something for nothing. They pitch me on programs where you can join it for $1, you can join it for $5, and then make $1 million or $5,000 by next week or whatever. Guys, listen, that stuff does not work. The reality of it is this: in order for you to have a viable and real business, it takes money to run a business. A business can't run on air and on good feelings. It's got to have revenue to run, and we understand that. But so many people, I find, just want to spend as little as they can and make as much as they can. That's not reality. If you want to make a lot of money or build a strong business, you're going to have to make an investment in it. Now, I didn't say that you had to spend no $5,000 and $10,000. That, to me, is ridiculous. And the average person cannot do that. No, you need something that's regular, something that is within reason to get started with a business. I mean, nowhere close to that. That's just crazy. We don't need to break people's back financially to help them create money. So, but at the same time, we don't need to come into this thing talking about spending $1 or $5 either. That's not going to cut it either. We've got to find somewhere in between there where we're finding a reasonable amount of money to get started. Now, I could see somewhere around like $400, maybe at the most, somewhere around in there, to get started in the top program or so on and so forth, something along those lines. That to me would not be too much. But when you're talking about 2,000 and 1,000 and 3,000 and all of that, to me is just a bit much to get people started, especially in where we are now in this economy. But the bottom line that I want to drive to you is this: you've got to come with the right mentality in order to reach success. So many people that I've talked to on the phone, one of the first things they want to ask me is, well, if you don't, and they ask it all sheepish, they try to fix it up. You've had this before, I'm sure. Well, what I'd really like to know is, so kind of, how much money are you making? Any kind of way that you ask that, see, they ask it that way because they know right up front that they shouldn't be asking you that question. It's rude. And anybody that asks me that question, I get off the phone with them quick. Because here's the bottom line, folks. Here's the bottom line. If I'm making $1 million a month, can you spend it? No, you can't. No, you can't. And everybody, as I've said in another video, that has asked me that question did absolutely nothing when I put them in my business. These people are takers. They will take from you. They'll sit in your business and not do anything. You want people with the right mentality who are asking questions like, what is the return on my investment? How soon can I see a return on my investment? What do I need to do to be effective here? What do I need to do to be successful here? Show me what to do and I'll do it. Those are the individuals who are the doers, the 2%ers of this country. Those are the folks that you want in your business. They have the right mentality. The right mentality, folks, in case you're wondering, here it is. You have the mentality that says, look, like I just described, asking those right questions. But the main thing is, I don't mind spending money to get started. I don't mind spending money to go ahead and get moving with this business. And I'm ready to give it the time that's necessary to be successful. And I will do everything that I'm supposed to do consistently to get to success. But that's a mentality. The wrong mentality is, well, I'll try for about 30 days and then I'll get out. or I broke a fingernail so I quit. No, come on, come on. You got to have the right attitude and the right mentality going in. If you don't, you won't succeed. You've got to come into it saying, I burned the bridges, burned the ships, there's no return. But once you have and you've got a good company, work it and do what you need to do. Most people will get in there, have a good company, and are just lazy and won't work. Talking about, oh, it doesn't work. No, it works. You don't work. So, folks, I'm talking about having the right mentality, what it takes to reach success. You've got to have a willingness to stick it out. Once you know you're in the right place, do the work. Be consistent. Do what you need to do. Don't look for every program that costs $1 and $5 because you're not going to make it with that. I'm telling you. Find a program that's real, that actually works, that's proven with over 10 years into the business arena or area. They've been around a while. They're viable. They're making money. People want it. They need it, so on and so forth. These are the things that you want to look for in regard to that. But it all begins with the right mentality and the right attitude. You have an attitude of a winner, you'll win. If you have the attitude of I'm going to lose, you'll lose. You must have the right attitude, and you must go for this with all that you have. Work with your sponsor, work with your leaders until you get to success. Don't stop until you get to success. Once you know where you are and it's the right place, don't stop till you get to success. That's what it takes. So, I'm not going to go on and on, but mentality is so key along with attitude in being successful. I hope that helps you this evening. Take care. God bless, and have a good evening.